Hello, guys. Welcome back. We had a busy day. We went out and we voted. We got up super early and we went out and voted. And it was unreal. I'm walking up at like 9 something in the morning. I didn't know they opened up at like 7. I thought they'd open up like 9. Anyhow, I'm walking up and it's kind of cold. It's not quite misty, but it feels like it could think about being it. And there's one car in the parking lot and the wipers are going back and forth. It isn't raining, but it had been raining, but wipers are going back and forth. It just kind of was like kind of creepy, and I go in, and the ladies are there, and they have that kind of party atmosphere, and I got a bunch of candy. I got the good stuff. I got a peanut butter cup and a little Hershey's bar and a Hershey's Kiss and a lollipop. I know you probably should just take one, but I'm like, hey, I should. Oh, it's amazing. And so I went in and I voted. I did my voting thing, and I'm coming out, and I go to look for the sales table. Remember this cool sales table I told you about? Well, they took the sales table out, and now it's a library. That's great. I'm appreciating they have a library there at the senior center, so they have books right there for them. But I was like, you know. And I wanted to look at the books, and then I'm like, if it's a library for them, I don't want to take their books. So I left. And it was way too early to do anything, because stuff in this town usually doesn't open till the afternoon. So I said to Loki, I said, do you want to go to the Dollar General? And he's like, eh. So we came home. And we got part of our order, because like I said, they scatter your grocery orders now. And we, we're sitting at home, and we're kind of antsy, because it's the last day we're going to have nice weather. So we went out and visited our friend. And we did end up picking up a roller coaster pack. And we picked this up because we thought, oh, we'll pick something up and we'll play it for you guys for election day. And I played it, and I'm like, this feels like they got so close to having a touchdown, and they just gave up because there's no music in this thing. Not that I noticed. There's no music in this thing, and there's 2 pretty good coasters that could use some love. 2 coasters that are okay, and 2 coasters that you can tell the developer just stopped trying and thought that if he crammed 6 coasters in the pack, that gave you good value. And it's like, you could have stopped at 2 and just made them fantastic, and that would have been a good value. So I ended up not playing that, because we went to play it and it kept crashing. It runs fine if you're not recording it. It's not my machine. It's the game itself. It's really buggy. It crashes at random. So that happened. And then we're looking at the tree, and he says, what's the matter? Why aren't you happy with the tree? And I'm like, I remember having like angels and everything on top of trees. Unfortunately, the way this angel's built, way the tree is built, there's no way to get anything on it. It's too flimsy. And he says, well, make a coffee filter angel. And he's been after me for a couple of days to finally make one. I looked one up, and I made it the lazy way. Ended up making it the lazy way. And we put that on, and she looks super pretty. So I'm happy with that. So the tree got done. And we're kind of exhausted. I'm vaguely checking on results, but I'm kind of trying to stay away from it. Because if you live in this country, we won't have actual results forever, because there will be people on both sides of the aisle screaming and kicking like infants because they didn't win. If they scream loud enough and long enough, they'll get the recount because mommy said so. And it's like, please, you lost. Be gracious about it. Yeah, we will kind of sort of know initial results late tonight. But it'll take a week or so until everybody calms down, shuts up, and stops demanding recounts and stops shouting about voter fraud and everything else. And it's like, I hate politics in this country. So, I got my voting part done, and it was like a huge relief on me. And when we had visited the friend, I told her, I don't know what to do with the other friend. And I was even talking to Loki about it today, and I said, we seem like friends for a while, but then I said that's because we've had a good experience. Like, I've had a decent visit, and then I don't see them for a couple weeks. And then the next time I see them, maybe it's not such a nice visit. It's like they can't wait to get rid of me. And I said, I don't go out of my way to visit these people. I really don't. And now, she hasn't called. She hasn't tried to see what I wanted to know about this flea market thing, so I'm happy I'm not going. And I said, I hate to do this. I especially feel bad for Jesus because these are his people. And I'm like, I hate to do this, but I said, if the whole thing depends on me going to this church, then we're not really friends. If it depends on me going to the things the church did, and like I said, it's not much, it's once or twice a year, but still the idea. And I said, if I have to be the one to always make all the contact, she will call me when she's lonely and bored. But remember, she has friends up there all the time. It's not like nobody ever visits her. I said, I don't know. When she sends cards, they talk about this really deep, special friendship, and I'm like, I'm not feeling it on my end. I don't even know if we're friends or not. Where are you getting this stuff from? So I just don't know. I don't know if she has something wrong with her, mentally that I'm not picking up on, and she thinks we have this relationship we don't. Because I'm like, well, I would be walking by and they would flag me down, or occasionally I would walk by to see if she was sitting out and I'd wave. And if she waved back, I would stop. But I'm thinking, I don't think we have a really deep friendship, a really special friendship. But when she writes these cards that she writes occasionally, it's like our friendship means everything. I'm like, really, girl? Because half the time I'm walking by, I don't even see you. So, I don't know, guys. It's weird. I don't know if I don't have good communication skills with human beings in general, though I do okay with the other one. Or it's just, she's strange. I don't know. She's so tied up in the religious element, that I think she sees everything through that filter. So automatically, I think she thinks she has to deeply love and adore everyone she meets. Where we're Lokeans, we don't have to like you. It's okay if we're not getting along. And I think maybe that's it. I think maybe we're really just not getting along. And she's kind of starting to figure it out, but she can't handle it. They can be nice enough, like I said, but they can be flaky. So I even talked to Jesus about it. I'm like, I'm sorry. I know these are your people. And I know she's wild about you. Goes to church 3 times a week. And I said, I just don't know. I said, if we're such good friends, how come we never go anywhere? How come she never visits me? How come, all this other stuff? I said, it just seems weird because most of our conversations are about what she does with, like, her quilt circle or all her other friends. And I said, now that I think of it, every time we talk about what she did with her other friends. We never talk about anything we did together because we never do anything together. I visit her occasionally if I'm walking by and she flags me down. But we never do anything together. We never go anywhere. We never go out to eat or go to a play or whatever. So I'm like, I don't know. I think because I don't go to her church, I'm never going to be that kind of friend. And I'm like, it's a shame, but if that's how she is, that's how she is. I'm not going to judge her for it. And I told the friend, I said, like I told you guys yesterday, if I get the invite for Thanksgiving, if I get the invite for Christmas, I said, I don't want to make her feel bad and I don't want to be that friend, but I said, I don't feel like we have a friendship for me to go. Especially, after that remark at the birthday party, like, their charity case. Like, they're doing this to be good Christians. I was like, 1, that's not cool, dude. And 2, I really don't want bothered on the holidays. I go to be nice to them. I don't go to get a free meal. I actually go to be nice to them because they're not good cooks. Don't tell them, but they can't cook. So it's like, I would be just as happy, if not happier, to spend the holidays on my own because I will have my completes. And that's enough for me. So I think I'm going to end up maybe, turning them down if they invite me. And I won't know if they're going to invite me until the day of, probably. I said the most advanced notice she'll give me is 2 or 3 days. And I said, I feel bad turning her down. And I feel especially bad if she went out of her way to get me a gift or something, but at the same time, it's weird because if we're such good friends, how come we never go anywhere together or do anything together? With the other one, it makes sense. There's the age gap, and our friendship is strictly if I'm walking through town, I drop by her business and we talk on the phone all the time, but that's as far as it goes. That's fine. We worked out that parameter on our own, and we've agreed we don't exchange birthday gifts or Christmas gifts or any gifts. But she will occasionally give me stuff and I'll occasionally give her stuff. So that's the way that friendship works. But with the other one, it's weird. She wants to spend the holidays together, but I don't know. It's just weird. And I don't feel comfortable because I can't figure it out. And I'm stuck between feeling bad about turning them down if they do call and being like, for all I know, they won't call. They've given up on me. I'm a damned soul. So we'll see. But, I'm glad I got the voting done. And Loki just kind of removes himself from human politics. The most he'll get into it is, do the right thing. So it'll be interesting to see the results. And I am dog tired, guys. I am so tired. I've been up since wee hours of the morning and I'm having a hard time adjusting because the weather is crazy. First it's hot and then it's cold and then there's high winds. And by Saturday it'll be below freezing with possible snow. I need a vacation. So if you guys like what you see, if you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell. I hate telling you stupid stuff like that. It sounds so cheesy, but make sure you are getting notifications. So I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.